Hello, it's nice to meet you. I'm Nikit.
I'm Chris, good to see you.
I'm very happy that we have the time to meet today. I understand that today was very busy for you.
Oh yeah, today is the busiest day ever.
Really? Well, I'm very sorry to hear that. Let me tell you what I'll do for you right now then. I'll make sure that this meeting is as focused and as dedicated as possible.
Alright.
And I'll also make sure that this conversation is very valuable to you. So if you just give me 10 minutes of your time, how does that sound?
10 minutes, good.
Great. Well, I'm also glad that we were able to connect through Kevin.
Kevin Suarez?
Yes.
Oh yeah, he's a great coworker and my best friend.
Really? I didn't know that, but I'm very glad to hear it. I also have a very good relationship with Kevin.
Oh really?
Of course, he did brief me prior to the meeting.
Mhm.
He told me that Lennox was currently undergoing an organizational transformation and the company was seeking a new CRM system to be able to better streamline customer relations and benefit the sales team in being able to track leads. Is that true?
Right.
Great. Well, I'm excited to be able to assess your needs and tell you how Salesforce is able to benefit you. So if you don't mind, I want to backtrack first and figure out what you're looking for in a CRM. How does that sound?
No, that's good.
Great. My first question for you is, what is the current system that Lennox is using to act as a CRM?
Currently, we are using, probably most the company does, Microsoft Office, partially Excel.
Excel?
Yeah.
I see. So how are stakeholders interacting with this?
Well, most, territorial manager, they manage CRM. However, sales team, they track the leads. Because of that, there's sometimes miscommunication and corrupts data.
I understand. Miscommunication between different departments is always a struggle for any business. And I can understand why your business is struggling with this, especially if you're using Excel as a CRM. May I ask you, what led you to make Excel your preferred method as a CRM?
What makes Excel preferred method?
Yes.
Well, it's a traditional program. It's, kind of worldwide used. That's why we use Excel.
Of course. So I'm assuming that you thought it would be easier to integrate into the system. Am I correct?
Yeah, however, even though it's easy to use, but there's sometimes corruption. It's not, even if I write certificate data, it corrupts the, data, the result.
I completely understand. So what you're telling me is the current CRM you're using makes data non-visible or non-easily visible to certain salespeople within the department.
True.
Okay, I can completely understand why your company is struggling with this. Can I ask you one more question about your current process?
My current process is, since there's a miscommunication, there's productivity that's going down. If I could, I want to show a graph, but I can't, sorry.
No, that's perfectly okay. So what led you to choose Microsoft Excel in the first place? Essentially, what makes a CRM preferable to you?
What's important, I think, for CRM is, first of all, it's easy to use. Second, it's efficiency. Third, it's security.
Great. Are you finding these qualities present in Microsoft Office?
We're not really satisfied with Microsoft Excel. We are having so much issue, as I said, there's because of miscommunication, there's many, data corruptions. And at the same time, actually when Sugar CRM people went here yesterday and some of coworkers said we should build our own CRM.
Well, that's great that the company is employing new methods to replace a currently, as you put it, inefficient CRM.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Oh yeah, I agree.
Great. And would you also agree that this meeting is also a step in that same good direction?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Incredible. So if you wouldn't mind me asking, what are your specific concerns with with Microsoft Office? I would like you to go through each concern one by one, and I would like to keep them in mind so that I can properly figure out how to make Salesforce work for you.
All right. First of all is how easy to integrate with. I mean, if it's not easy, then it would take time to finish it. It would reduce productivity.
I understand. That's a very good concern to have. As we are both aware, integrating any form of new technology into a company will affect productivity negatively because people in your departments and your company will have to learn how to integrate to adapt to this new technology. Would you agree?
Oh yeah, I agree. I definitely agree.
Okay, so that's a very great concern. Do you have any more concerns?
Second, I am kind of worried about, there might be a transitioning time from Excel to Salesforce, and there might be a reduce of productivity while during the transformation time.
That's a very valid concern as well. I'm excited to show you how Salesforce is able to integrate with old past systems and how efficient our data transfers and training programs are. Would you have any more concerns, Chris?
Last of my concern is security. Have you heard about the recent hacker attack?
Unfortunately, I have not. I do not watch the news.
Oh, okay, but because of that, security has been a great issue. We are highly concerned about anyone from outside of the Linux can access to the document, and also sometimes other department can access to different departments' document. That's the problem.
Right, well, I'd love to explain to you how Salesforce is able to incorporate the latest encryption methods as well as filter data visibility between the hierarchy and departments so that we can alleviate your stress about this in the future. Can I ask you one more question before we finalize the meeting?
Oh yeah, definitely.
How satisfied are you currently with Microsoft Office, and would you consider Salesforce in the future as a replacement?
Although I said pretty negatively on Excel, but it's fine, but we need to change it. As I said, Sugar CRM people went yesterday, and some said we should develop our own.
I understand. So let's get on the same page. I don't want you to make any decision right at this moment.
All right.
Of course, I would want you to think about it and consult with anybody else involved before we got to that point. So what I propose is we meet at a later day,
Okay.
and I'll be able to give you a 15-minute demo on Salesforce, and based on what I've heard today, I'll tailor it to where I'll show you specifically how Salesforce can eliminate the concerns that you listed today.
Okay. So can we meet on next Wednesday?
Unfortunately, I'm not free on Wednesday, but I am free on Friday at 2 p.m. in this very office.
Oh, Friday. I'm definitely free on Friday. You can do more than 15 minutes on Friday.
I appreciate you giving me more time, but I promise you I'll keep that demo 15 minutes or less, if that works for you.
Oh yeah. Do you need my business card?
Well, I've already been in contact with you,
Okay.
and I'll contact you through the same method if needed. If you need to contact me, you're free to use the same channel or contact me through Kevin as well. I'm sure he's always on hand.
All right, that sounds great. All
Okay,
right.
well, Chris, it was very nice to meet you. I appreciate you taking the time to meet with me today, and I look forward to hearing from you in the future.
Yeah, good to see you, Nikit.
Of course, you have a good day, sir.
You too.